Before we get into the footage, let's go over the rules of this tournament because this one was wild. So this tournament was at Europa Gaming in Wembley, and it was a 1-2-3 or 3-2-1 format. So you could pick either 3 blades, 2 ratchets and 1 bit, or the other option is 1 blade, 2 ratchets and 3 bits. In the 1 ratchet, 2 blades, 3 bits, Silverwolf and Wizard Rod were banned as a singular Beyblade. In the 3-2-1, you were allowed to have Wizard Rod and Silverwolf. They were all good. And as the footage plays, I'll explain a bit more as we go. But essentially, if you lose a round, you can either make the choice of you yourself switch up your Beyblade ratchet and bit or blade, or you can force the other contestant to switch up their ratchet or blade or Beyblade, depending on if they've had 3-2-1. Hopefully that's explained it sort of well enough. The format of the tournament was Swiss for the first 5 rounds. Then it was the top 8 go into a double elimination finals. Let's have a look at how the tournament went. I'm showing footage of mainly how my day went, but there's some other footage within. Hopefully you enjoy this one. Stay to the end. I did all right. Let's jump into the footage. So hopped on the train, got to Preston Road. That is pretty much Wembley. And then to Europa Gaming, which is a really cool venue. Down in a basement. Really cool artwork. Yeah, as I said in the previous bit, my deck was Nightmail, Wizard Rod and Silverwolf with the ratchets 960 and 560, and I went with the Hexa bit, so very stamina but nice and safe option. So first game was up against Aki again, I think it is. I faced him twice before and I've lost both times, so not the greatest of starts for me to be against, but yeah, he pocketed me first. So he got 2 points. At this point I can ask to change or make him switch, and I made him switch and I actually hit him out the stadium, so that was 3 points. So at this point it was 3-2, looking alright, and then a really bad launch from me, left myself sitting in the middle, camera fell over and actually then takes the first. Next up was against Blaster Blade, so it was my Silverwolf 560 Hexa against, I believe, a Tyranno Beat. So all the early attacks, Silverwolf survived. At this point I'm thinking stamina on Silverwolf would most likely outspin the Tyranno Beat, but it did not. So that's 1-0 to Blaster Blade. And then I chose to change. I put Wizard Rod back in. Blaster Blade obviously kept his Tyranno Beat. And I got a nice pocket finish. That's what that Hexa does. It's got a bit more attacking capability than a ball. And then it was Rod against Rod, and I believe that his pocketed mine. And I chose to make him change his rod out, and he brought out an Aero Pegasus, which I wasn't expecting, so that wasn't the greatest of moves. I love the really slow but Rod had enough stamina in him, as it usually does. And then it was Rod against Aero Pegasus again. And again, Rod outspins. And that was 4-3 to me. So this was a nice quick one. I had Rod out first, and it pocketed his Nightmare, I believe it was, and then Silver Wolf up against Nightmare again, and another pocket. So nice quick win that time, that's the way I like it. And next up I was against a friend of mine, Kira, who was running the bane of my life for that tournament was Dragoon. He went with the 1-2-3, so he had Dragoon as the 1, 2 ratchets, and then as the bits he had Glide, Elevate and Level. So much spin stealing. There was quite a few Dragoons on the day in the tournament, and I struggled against them most of the time. This time Rod actually outspun the Dragoon. Kira made me change up my bit blade, so I was with Silver Wolf. Also, Kira makes custom Beyblades. He has an Instagram, I'll put it in the description. He does awesome stuff. Check him out. And a Dragoon spin stealing, managed to outspin the Wolf. Then I had to change out to Chainmail, and Dragoon got pocketed. So that was my first 2 points on the board. And then Chainmail got extremed and the match was over. And then I was up against Lucky of the Draw. I can't remember if that was a reshoot or not, but I think he self-pocketed twice, so I think it's still 0-0 at this point. And Chainmail up against, can't really see, but pretty sure that was an extreme finish, so 3-0 up, and then Wizard Rod comes in. I assume it's Phoenix I'm up against.
We're in the spin finish now, and I think that's going to be Rod that takes that.
And Rod outspins. And then last up was against Cosmic. It was pretty much whoever wins this would be hopefully going through to the final rounds. He was running again a 1-2-3 with Dragoon, so I was not in the best position, but I got an extreme straight away, 3-0 up, great start against Dragoon, and I swapped out to a Wizard Rod. This even with Rod and it's slowing down like this, it's never a given with these Dragoons and their spin stealing. It happened a lot of times through the days that Rod would get outspun, but that was it.
We got back to Bay. Third place we got Beymac. Sixth place we got Jess. Fifth place we got William. Fourth place we got Kira. Third place we got Mons, who's not here, but he's not back ready. Fourth place we got Beyblade Justin. And first place, undefeated, we got the Pokemon card game. No card game, please. Oh, he's had it. Okay. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. I know the weather was crazy getting here, so I appreciate you guys still trekking away. If you're leaving, thank you for coming. I'll do a raffle at the end, but everyone's names are included. So if you win a raffle and you're gonna cut home now, if you're staying for top 8, then recharge your energy. There'll be free play for like 20 minutes. Yeah, cool. Thank you.
So into the finals, it is 7 rounds this time instead of 4. I was up against the dreaded Dragoon. I had Nightmare out first. And Dragoon takes that one with spin stealing
3, 2,
again.
1, go shoot.
So he chose to change. I kept Nightmail, and then he pocketed me. So it's 3-0 at this point, not going well. And again, he chose to change. I'm still with Nightmail. Obviously wanted to keep my Nightmail out. And again, Dragoon outspins, but this time I get to change. So Wizard Rod hopefully can out-stamina him if it gets to that point. And I finally get a point on the board. So he made me change because he lost that round, and Silver Wolf
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
coming in. And he got the extreme, and that was it. Oh no, it wasn't. And he got the extreme, and then Silver Wolf out again.
Guys, on shoot. Is ready. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Wolf got pocketed, and I was then into the losers bracket. I was still in the finals, just in the losers bracket.
2, 1, go shoot.
And then I was up against Mons. I'm not really sure who's playing, but I got a pocket on the first round. I believe he had a 1-2-3 with just Phoenix Wing as his blade. So Wing against Rod, the two Goliaths.
I mean, you're the Wizard Rod Master. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
And Rod has enough stamina, so 3-0 up. Wolf in, had to swap out. Again, Wolf is my favourite Beyblade X.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
And it out-staminas again, so 4-0 up.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
I think that was self-pocketed, so just a redo. And Wolf going again.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Big attacks, and Wolf got pocketed. I kept with Wolf,
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
and it paid off as I got a spin finish.
One go shoot.
And again another spin finish. Trying to keep it up in that top left to avoid any of the big attacks, but he did manage to get an extreme on me, so that plan didn't really work out. And I now have Rod. And just too much stamina, and I take that round. So I'm up against Kira again, against this Dragoon that I do not like facing, but it's a good start from me. Managed to get the pocket. Kira made me change to the Rod.
No, you should be fine here. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, you got enough spin to that hard ass. Yeah.
Dragon's fighting for his life. Man, it's been doing that all day.
Oh, okay.
And Rod out stamina Dragoon that
3, 2,
time.
1, go shoot.
So I'm up 3-0. Rod playing again.
Spin still. No. Come on, Wizard Rod.
And that time Dragoon takes it.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Rod again.
Oh.
Big hit, getting close to the extreme rail. See Dragoon's tilting a bit, losing a bit of stamina. Rod holding the middle.
Oh, it has been today.
And Rod takes it. Now this one was a bit of controversy. It was a mid-air hit, so it was redone. But let me know if you guys think this is a mid-air hit. I did slow it down, and Kira did get the pocket on this one, but the rest reviewed the footage and it was counted as a mid-air hit and it was redone, and then Kira actually extremed and I won that round, so I felt a little bit bad for Kira.
3, 2,
And now we're into the finals of the losers bracket, so whoever loses this was guaranteed fourth, and whoever wins this goes on to face in the winners bracket to have a chance at third, second or first. First up was Nightmare against Phoenix Wing. I think Jess went for a 3-2-1 and her one bit was a rush, so she had full on attack. Nightmare takes the first one. She chose to switch it up and put Rod in. Close to extremes there, but it does get a pocket. And Tirana beat against Rod. And another pocket. Kept going in that pocket today.
3, 2,
And Rod again. And there was a stream dash, but no contact. Big hits from Tirana Raw. Rod just eating them up. And Rod takes the stamina win on that one. And swapped out to Silver Wolf now against Tirana Raw again. Big hit, close to the extreme again, but Silver Wolf takes the 1 point. And Wolf against, I think, Phoenix again, and it's right in that pocket and it's in. So these attacks are getting the big points. Trying to keep my Rod up in that top left and avoid these big attacks. And Rod takes a point. And then final one and extreme, and I'm out. But I will show you the final. This was the end final. Some interesting decks in this one. They had the Dragoon that I've faced twice so far, the same blader, and the other guy, I forget his name, but he was running Crimson Garuda. I think he had a 3-2-1 deck. He had Elevate, had his one bit. I think he had Garuda and Wolf and something else, but all running on Elevate, and it did surprisingly well. So I'll leave you to watch the final.
Change. Alright, so
You can change again.
sorry to sound so offended.
2, 1, go shoot. Clean. Contact.
Then what would actually happen, right? Let's just break this. Do another.
3, 2, 1, go shoot. Clean.
Bracket who's actual winners bracket? Ah, okay.
Wow.
Mad.
Yes. You forget the wolves are hell too. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
You can run it, you can check it.
We'll see how it plays.
So many dragoons around today, it's crazy. Good, good. What can we say? Yeah, but damn it. It's what it was more of use than blood today.
It's the best one, 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Yeah, because you can't run hex ball.
Yeah, you can only run rod in a 3.
Oh my
Now elevate.
3, 2, 1, go shoot. Clean. Contact.
I struggled putting up how.
Doesn't make sense.
That's like a
See
buzz.
it like this.
That's like a no.
But it sounds amazing.
It's up. Oh, it's up. Oh, it's no, it's still. No.
What? Fair play, Dragoon!
No.
Dragoon's a beast, man.
That's it. Hey.
Nice.
Hey, GG.
And that is it. Grandstand finish. Pretty happy with the results. Won a random booster. I did open it. I only got Rhino Horn, but a nice purple Quake bit at least. Yeah, awesome event. Really interesting setup. Awesome hosting. Just a good vibe the whole day. That's it from me, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. On my way to 500. Would love to hit that 500 before Christmas. I'll catch you in the next one.